the key difference between how Europe, Asia operates, or the Western world operates with is the whole emergence of marketplaces, right? Marketplaces basically is a place where you can either sell as a key account into that particular marketplace, whether it's an Amazon or whether it's Walmart or whether it is Lidl tomorrow, or Superdrug tomorrow becoming a marketplace, or which means I'm basically using it as a key account, which is what we traditionally used to call as retailer.coms. Which means I sell consignments into an Amazon. Amazon then buys it from me at a particular price and then resells it at a margin, and and play around. This is what they call as the 1P play. And then there is the 3P play, which basically allows look at these guys expanding their revenue base by letting other distributors or 3P sellers to sell into Amazon. Now, hitherto, manufacturers like Unilever, P&G, J&J, etc. Kept 1P within the system, which means they own it and they run it because it is their key account and they sell it into Amazon. And 3P was seen as more a B2B trading business where the customer trade teams basically sold it to distributors. So even if I wanted to open a shop tomorrow of my own, a small shop, I could just go and buy it from Costco and resell it on Amazon. Now, the issue that you have today is money in terms of brand advertising, etc., was all coming into the 1P exercise, and 3P didn't have any brand governance. And so the same brand of Dove shampoo or J&J baby lotion, for example, is available on 1P and 3P, but at different prices. Okay. Now the client, obviously, I mean, like I said, most customer development teams focus on their key customers, and 1P Amazon is a key customer for them, and they used to focus on that, and they run their media budgets, their AMS spends, their DSP spends, everything to drive traffic and generate business on the 1P space. Unfortunately, what happens is 3P has started growing rapidly because that is where entrepreneurship starts coming into play, where you have very clever distributors or very clever sellers who are now competing with the 1P space, looking at what's happening on 1P and trying to make offers out here. Because if they find a top selling product on 1P, they quickly start making offers on 3P and bring down the price and move the traffic from 1P to 3P. So as a WPP agency today, now what we're trying to do is to advise clients to balance 1P and 3P and look at 3P as another route to market on Amazon, where you have certain advantages. On 1P, you're selling into a customer. 3P, you could work with a distributor, which is what we as a WPP agency do, is help clients leverage 1P and 3P and create additional GMVs on 1P in a very structured, in a very strategic manner, rather than doing it as a tactical exercise. So we are doing things like, for example, cover up of inventory of 1P on 3P. We are looking at how do you manage delisting of SKUs from 1P to 3P. So if anything gets delisted, what do you do and how do you flip it into 3P? How do you look at doing value creation so that you can get out of the price erosion model, which means currently, you get crapped, or because you're not competitive, because that's what the marketplace recommendation engine, price comparison engine does. So how do you create value bundles or value assortments or value price pack architecture on 3P, which is able to balance those things out. So what we're now trying to tell our brands and manufacturers, all our clients, is let's manage 3P. Assume that we are your distributors. We manage that for you exactly the way we manage 1P, and we don't get into keyword bidding wars. We don't get into we are able to then amortize the spends that we do in the lower funnel, whether it's AMS or whether it's DSP, both across 1P and 3P, and increase GMVs, which are much larger than what you're getting out of 1P today.
That's very helpful. Got it. So the 1P and 3P sort of coming together is and utilizing both for their own roles and ensuring that you're intentful about 3P and not just let it go, or
absolutely
not fight it, essentially.
Right. So 3P should be another route to market strategy, which works in cohesion with 1P, because you now have access and you're able to then look at your spends, your ROAS, everything between 1P and 3P, so that you're able to.
I love the way that you put it. It's actually a route to market. So if you look at it that way, you create a strategy around it.